All right, everybody, my name is Jim Ayers. I flew in from Southern California. Yeah, I'm one of those California guys, right? Surfer dude. What do I know about weight loss? Well, I'm going to tell you a lot about it. I've been in the business now about 18 years. I got into the dietary supplement industry on the coattails of that diet drug out there called Fen-Phen. Anybody remember that in the 90s? Oh, yeah, you just line up at these candy shops and pop these pills and lose some weight, right? It was awesome. Little problem. The diet drug combination was causing this thing called mitral valve relapse. Apparently it's really important for you to have valves that work for your heart and the heart to work for you. So it was recalled, and I came out with one of the first all-natural products on the market on the coattails of the Fen-Phen recall. I had that patented, and CBS thought it was good enough to call me and say, we want to do a headline story on you. So I was about 25 at the time, and Senior Vice President of Nova Pharmaceuticals, the creator of this all-natural diet pill. I had these cameras in my face and a news anchor asking me questions, and who the heck is going to believe a 27-year-old or a 25-year-old? So I borrowed some glasses, I put on some glasses, make myself look older, went out and bought the best $100 suit I could find, and I was on TV. So that was the start of my career, and since that time, over the past 18 years, I stayed in the dietary supplement space. Coming from a health and wellness background, I was a partner in a health club, personal trainer, nutritionist, that's my background is nutrition, herbology. I've developed products now that have been sold on the market in the U.S. That have done over $500 million on the marketplace. Big number, right? Really good. I've built successful companies, successful brands out there. The reason I want to tell you that story is because I'm with Xyngular now. And there's a reason I'm here with Xyngular. There's a reason I'm flying all over the place throughout the country to meet with groups of people of 50, 500, 300, 200, 100. It's because there's something going on. These products that we've developed now have been on the market for over two years now. And that 2-year period of time, I'm hearing these same stories every place I go. Whether it's Fergus Falls, whether it's Troy, Michigan last week, and Wichita last week, and wherever I was else last week. Every place I go, I hear the same stories. I have less pain. My quality of life is better. I've had migraines my whole life and they're gone. I had this weight problem. I tried everything. Weight Watchers, I just heard that tonight. Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, I've tried all these systems. You know, they say that 98% of diets fail. Do you agree with that? Mm-hmm. I think 98% of people on diets fail. Because the design of the diet is too dang hard. That's why. So everybody asks me, well, what is different about this product system than those big guys out there, those billion-dollar network marketing companies? I say, you know what, rather than focus on them, let's focus on what we have. The design of the products is unique. Because we started not with ingredients, but with what the need was. What is the need out there? The need is, we're not going to beat the big food marketers out there that's selling comfort foods, that show a commercial of these really fit, young, good-looking people in a McDonald's eating a McRib sandwich. What the heck is a McRib anyway? Is that a rib? That's like some kind of preformed meat with some kind of sauce on it. And you know, young, fit people apparently eat these, so you can too. Right? We're not going to beat those tasty choices out there. We're not going to beat them. So we have to put a product system together. Let's start with that need and then put the product system together that forces people to make better choices. We're going to plug in some of the nutritional gaps. We're going to force people's appetite to be less. And we're going to force them to crave better foods. That's what this product system is about. So I'm with Xyngular now because something is happening and something special is happening because we have a serious problem in this country. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. And the only way to provide an answer to that problem is societal shift. We have to do something about it. With network marketing, with a bad stigma out there, oh no, get away from me, pyramid schemer. This is the future. Because people aren't buying into those 2-minute commercials on TV anymore, or the literature they're reading in the People magazine because the Kardashians are losing weight on something. You're not buying into that anymore. You want personal stories. You want life experiences. You want to hear him say, you lost how much? 40 pounds. How'd you do it?
Just on that.
Just on that. That's what people want to hear. Well, what is on that? I want to know what on that is. How do you get that story out there? Facebook. How much does that cost you to set up?
Free.
0. This is the future. This is why I'm here, because I recognize what's going on with this company. A special product system in the field that has profound changes in overall health, backed by a commission structure where people are actually making money now, whether you want to pay for your taxes and you want to pay for your mortgage or whatever it is, or you want to pay for a car payment, or you want to do this full-time, whatever your motivation is. We have a commission structure that allows you to do that. Plus, we have these network marketing tools out there, these social marketing tools like Facebook. We can tell the stories. So we're faced now with this modern day epidemic. This is the downer of my presentation. Okay, that modern day epidemic is obesity. Now there's 1.6 billion overweight adults in the world, worldwide. Good news, we're a global company and we have a solution to this problem. So do you think this is a good business to get into? Yeah, there's a big market out there. This is me when I was young. Funny, huh? I was an overweight kid. I had a leg injury playing in a park one day, and my leg found what somebody thought would be a great idea to change the kid's life by burying a broken bottle under the sand. I was that lucky kid. I got a gash from below my knee all the way down to my ankle diagonally and put me in bed for a few months. Went to a sedentary lifestyle. Southern California kid, skinny kid running around the neighborhood in a Tarzan loincloth that my grandma made for me. Still have chafing marks from that, by the way. But I got the nickname Jello because I was laid up in bed and my two nurses, my mom and my grandmother, were wizards in the kitchen and they stuffed my face with carbohydrates I loved. They were comfort foods, made me feel better. By the time I went back to school, I was a different kid. I was more of a kid, right? The reason I tell this story is so that all of you understand that I get it. I get it. You look up here, do I look like I need to lose weight right now? No. Not much, right? I'll probably disappear. No, I don't have to lose weight. I'm in pretty good shape. But I get the mentality that goes along with not being comfortable in the skin that you're in. I was that kid in the swimming parties, at the pool parties in the school, where I was sitting on the sidelines in my sweatshirt at 90 degrees weather and everybody else is in the pool. And because they're going to call me that name, right? So I show you this because I get it. I want to help people get the confidence. I want you to get back in the skin that you're in and be comfortable in that skin that you're in. It's all about confidence and who you can be. So anyway, that's why I bring that up. Real quick, Facebook post. Who's friends with me on Facebook? Anybody in here? Get hooked up with me on Facebook. Go to Facebook, Jim Ayers, Xyngular, and you'll hook up with me and thousands of my friends. Great way for you to get in the community of the company as well. And you see some photos of me. Anybody seen me or the picture of me throwing a volleyball up in the air? No?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I know you have. All right, so with that, there was a hilarious post. There's one with me with my shirt off, and I'm throwing a volleyball up in the air. And it says, "From Jello to hello." Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to show you my personal transformation on the Ignite system in a little bit. All right, so why has this become an epidemic? Epidemic, so widespread that it's out of control. Society has to take over because there's no organization that's going to help us with this obesity epidemic. Anybody got any ideas? Why has it gotten so widespread? Anybody? Yeah.
They just don't care.
Don't care. Lack of education, maybe? Lack of awareness? Okay,
Too much
watch that.
fast food restaurants with convenience.
Too many fast food restaurants with convenience. Anybody else?
Culture
Too
shift.
busy.
Culture shift. What?
Too busy.
Too busy. Not enough time to work out, right?
Or enough time to cook.
Or enough time to cook. All right, I've got 3 reasons for you. You guys ready? Anybody got your notebooks? There you go. Right there. Dinner time, baby. Look at that. How good is that thing? How about that? All right, who's put down a whole pizza by yourself? Come on. I'm talking large. You know what? Let's go, boys. Come on. There we go. Come on, family. Let's go. Ladies, no ladies. Whatever. Whatever. Who's in denial? Okay. Sweet. How about my personal fave? Yeah. Oh, the Krispy Kreme donut. This is like the world's perfect food. Are you kidding me? So good, so light. It just melts in your mouth like cotton candy. Who's been in a Krispy Kreme donut factory or the little shop? Isn't that great? Okay, if you have not, I'm going to take you there right now. I call this place the Calorie Aquarium because you walk into a glass wall, right? So you walk in the door, you see the glass wall, and there's a conveyor system with the uncooked donuts going up a little conveyor. You can pick out your prey if you want. You walk in, mine, baby. All right. Comes down, and as that yeast is rising, it drops in this little river of boiling goodness. What is that? Grease, oil, fat, whatever, however you want to say it, it's fat. So boils in here, cooks that bottom part nice and golden brown. You know how I know that? Because they've come up with this magical device right here that flips it over, and then you see that golden brownness right here, and then it happens on the other side. Finishing touch, that comes through this waterfall of sugar. Isn't that awesome? Who thinks if you walk in this place and you get a dozen of these, you're going to lose weight? Nobody? Nobody, right? I love this company because it's open disclosure. I'm going to talk about another company that has open disclosure too. They're just showing you how they're made, right? What are you going to do, sue them for getting fat? It's not going to happen. They said, look, we showed you how it's done. You know what this light means if it's on in the window? Free one. The translation of the free one is, pull over, dummy. I'm going to give you a free donut, whether you buy them or not. Get in here. The kid at the end of the line with it on a stick, here you go. I don't even chew it. It just goes down. I'm like a great line. It just slides right down. It's beautiful, right? The problem is, we don't think about the math involved with these food choices, right? We're thinking taste before waste, and it adds up. All right, that burger is 540 calories. Gets much worse than that for burgers. One slice of pepperoni pizza is 340 calories. Who ate the large? 8 slices times 340 is too many, okay? And one Krispy Kreme donut is 200. Here's what I hear all the time when I put this up. 200 calories, that's not bad. How many times have you eaten one donut? Never. Okay? So do 200 times however many you ate, and be honest with yourself, and add that up, okay? All right, so the key really is choices. The key to maintaining a healthy weight balance, and by that I mean less body fat, more lean tissue. Who cares what the scale says if you look great, right? Less body fat, more lean tissue. It's about choices. You do this, right? And you do that to burn it off. Guess what? Choices. Number one cause of avoidable death is obesity. Avoidable. Better news, it's reversible. Okay, so you can do something about it. All right. Picture of my wife. So do we know how many calories we're supposed to be eating on a daily basis to maintain a healthy weight? Just to maintain. I'm not talking about ignite. Just to maintain. Ladies, how many calories do we get a day?
How much you're supposed to, or how many you get?
How many are you supposed to maintain a healthy weight?
1,200.
1,200 to 15,
I would
1,200?
say 18.
18? Anybody? You guys are right in there. 12 to 1,500 a day, depending on where you're starting. Guys, we get more because we're guys. How much?
1,500, 2,000.
15 to 2,000 daily. Now, how fast can we get there if we just go out and buy into all those ads with Paris Hilton scrubbing down a Mustang? Really quick. All right? Carl's Jr. double $6 burger has a whole day's worth of calories. One burger. Doesn't include the soda or the fries that you just bought with it. Now, if you look at it on an economic standpoint, it's not a bad deal. Because you get a whole day's worth of calories. You just got to cut it up in fifths. Eat 1/5, 2 hours. That's not going to happen. Okay. All right, look at this thing. Heart attack grill. Here's where I start to get upset, actually. Because I really do want to do something about obesity. I want to stop this thing. Because it is out of control. And according to a Journal of Obesity that was published about 4 weeks ago, by the year 2030, who has kids in here? Grandkids, whatever. How fast does time go? 2030 is going to be on us like tomorrow. By the year 2030, 42% of Americans will be obese. Not overweight, obese. A BMI of 35 or higher. 11% of Americans will be 100 pounds or more overweight. 11%. 1 out of 10, more than that. We are in trouble. This is going to cost our healthcare system $586 billion to support that excess weight gain. Companies like this go out and go, you know what, obesity is a great business. I'm getting in. The Heart Attack Grill says, I'm going to make a mockery of it. This is where I get upset. Because how naive are we? Are we just giving in and saying, you know what, we can't do anything about it. Let's just jump on the wave and get fatter. Let's get more obese. Let's get in more trouble. And go to places like this. This place is thriving. People are lining up out the door. You've heard of this place?
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable, right? So this is the triple bypass burger at the Heart Attack Grill. It has 10,000 calories. Now you get waitresses like this to serve it up. Couple things I want to know if anybody's noticed. Gentlemen, have you noticed that she's dressed like a nurse? Probably not. You gotta look up, guys. Look. All right. Has anybody noticed the guy having a coronary on the bar behind her? Look at that. Heartburn! Oh, I'm giving it in. Boom.